I'm passionate about graphic design. I love organizing information and designing with purpose. I was approached by MIAD faculty about this airport map project, and the Innovation Center decided to offer me the project. And of course I said yes. Then we just embarked on like a 6-month project that was amazing.
I was interested in partnering with the Innovation Center at MIAD because I had received a tour from Drew Maxwell and saw a lot of the really interesting things happening there with 3D printing and different video technologies that were being used. I was just inspired to find a way to work together between MIAD and the airport.
Before I started actually doing any design work, we met with our client there and he showed us around the airport. I arrived prepared with a bunch of questions to ask, and I asked all my questions and kind of got a feel for what he was looking for and how I could deliver that.
The maps that we had in place were quite dated and needed to be updated to something more colorful, more modern looking, and more user-friendly. I was impressed in working with Sophie because she took the time to really learn about what we were looking for and come up with a creative solution that was leaps and bounds above and beyond what we had prior to this.
When they first came to me for this project, they told me that the Milwaukee Airport is the most visited building in Milwaukee, and that just blew my mind. Knowing that I was working for such a big client, I felt really excited and also nervous because I felt like the expectations were very high and I wanted to do a really good job. They gave me almost 100% creative freedom, so they let me just come up with a couple different concepts for them, and they picked out their favorite and they ended up being really happy with it.
There were a lot of very small, minute details on a map of this type, and the student that was assigned to this project did an outstanding job dealing with curveballs and changes throughout the project, and I think that gave us really an outstanding final product.
Working with Milwaukee Airport was an amazing experience that taught me so much about how I communicate with my clients and which questions are the right ones to ask, as well as having confidence in the work that I'm putting out. Everything that I kind of learned at MIAD and all the scenarios that my instructors would give us here were definitely coming into play as I was working with the airport. I'm very honored to have received that kind of opportunity.